Pain. It's like fire. Burning, aching pain. The doctor opened the window, but the cold air isn't helping what feels like fire. He's still barely holding on to consciousness, in hopes of seeing his princess. He'll stay awake, for her, to see her. He can hear the chatter from outside his door. It seems like his senses are elevated. Everything seems so loud and intruding. There's a noise, and he looks up and sees an angel standing at his window in nothing but a thin dress, leaves in her hair, no shoes on her feet. Her eyes are teary. Why is she crying? He wonders. Surely it can't be for him. She stands at the edge of his bed now, her sweet voice whispering his name. Shoto. He opens his eyes all the way now, and to see, it's his princess, his love, his everything. He must be dreaming, surely. Oh my God, Shoto, she whispers. She sounds sad. Her tears fall quietly down her face. Why is she crying? She takes his hand, and it feels as if the pain has gone away. The burning, bustling heat is cooled by her touch. Hello, my love, he says to her, wondering if she's even real. Is she hurt again? That weird hurt that he can feel? Have you gotten another headache? He asks. Do you need a hug? No, she says. Her voice is like honey to him. He just wants to hear it more and more. I just wanted to see you. It feels as if his heart skips a beat. He wants to hug her anyways. He stands up, dropping his hand, and the pain returns. God, how'd he wish he could take it away. But she looks concerned with something else, so he doesn't say anything more. Shoto, she says, starting to leave. I'll be back, okay? You'll be fine. I promise. Her back is turned, and he knows she probably won't hear him, but he says it anyways. Come back, my angel. He reaches out his hand to her. I need you. But she's gone, and he's sure she didn't hear him. He lets the darkness overcome him, her voice echoing in his mind. Shoto. It could kill him, the doctor explains. Think about it. What if your quirk doesn't work the way you think it does? What if instead of giving him your energy, you take what little he has left? He'll die. You stand there, absorbing the doctor's words. What if I don't do anything? How long will it take for him to heal? You ask, your voice shaking. He was stabbed in the abdomen, the doctor starts. Now, normally, this would be a fatal wound since we have him all patched up and have stopped the bleeding. Your heart drops. What do you mean, normally? There's something else going on. He sighs. It's like I can't explain it. I think there was something else there that night, and they used their quirk on His Highness. He's dying. Your words echo throughout the halls. The silence is unbearable. It only confirms your question. Then we have to do something, you snap. I just can't sit here and let him. I can't let him die, you say, your voice turning into a whisper. Does the king know? Why hasn't he called someone? A healer, surely. You're the first to know, your highness, the doctor admits, looking away from you. His Majesty doesn't have a clue. He's gotten any better himself, you ask, your pain working to fast and let his words sink in. His Majesty has gotten better. He smiles. Less nightmares, at least. God, you mutter, running your hands through your messy hair. Damn it! Takashi places a hand on your shoulder. I don't know if this is the right way to say this, but what we do, we have to lose. What? Well, just think about it, the guard starts to explain. If we let him be and try our best to help him, he'll die anyways, right? Perhaps, the doctor sighs, catching on Takashi's plan. But if we try, he says, his voice growing stronger, then we have a chance at least. There's always a chance, right? I guess there's no harm in that logic, the doctor says. But what if something happens to the princess? I'll take that chance, you interrupt. As long as I can help him, I have to. He dies, or he lives, the doctor says. I'm not to blame, but for his sake, I surely hope it's the latter, and for your sake, princess, he sighs. I hope this will not backfire. You may enter. You push open the door, your heartbeat reflecting your state of mind, erratic, crazy, determined. You have to help him, even if it means giving up yourself, your energy. You remember your last kiss, how it felt like getting lost, getting all at once. You eye Shoto, who's sound asleep on his bed, bandages and all. You sit at the edge, careful taking his hand in yours. It's cold, even to his right side. Should you wake him? Would he even want you to do this? No, he would protest, try to stop you, so you don't wake him. Instead, you lean down and gently press your lips to his. You're cold too. You kiss him. But there's nothing happening. You don't feel your quirk ignite. You don't feel the heat you usually do. It's not working. You pull away, your tears sliding down your cheeks. It has to work. They fall from your face and onto Shoto's. You wipe his cheeks carefully with your thumb. He wakes up, a question in his eyes, but they soften at the sight of you. Hello, he mumbers, squeezing your hand in his. My angel. You smile at the new nickname, wiping your tears. Does he know that he's fading? That there's something wrong? Hey, Shoto, you whisper. I have a question, but you don't have to answer, okay? He nods. Okay, you say, taking a breath. Is there anyone else at the courtyard that day? With Maria? You don't mention the fact that it wasn't Maria. It couldn't have been. Maria's dead. The maid? You nod. Yes. She seemed different somehow. Shoto mumbers. Not to mention the Duke. The Duke? You say, standing up. Duke Callahan said something to me. He looked sad. Then there was a flash and you came. And then... I'll be back. You promised your fiancé, his words sinking in. I have to go, but I'll be back. You take one last glance at Shoto, then leave the room, heading for Takashi. We didn't catch Hitoko, or you paused. Maria's death still fresh in your mind. The other people. Whoever that was, right? Unfortunately, the guard sighed. How many people died? You asked. Takashi's eyes looked hollow. We lost 3 guards. They're missing. We haven't found their bodies. The Duke's body is also missing. They're all presumed dead. But we did find Maria. The Duke, you growl. Shoto said the Duke was there at the fight. What? I need to talk to the king, you say. It's really important. I'll lead the way, but be careful. He's still delirious.